Hi guys, hope all is well. Wolves 23-24 season. Hopefully for Wolves fans it's a lot better than the 22-23 season where, bottom at Christmas. I know we had that World Cup break, but we were sort of saved by Julian Lopetegui coming in, a really decent January transfer window, and our fortunes changing, especially at home. We made Molineux a really difficult place to go in the second half of the season. Beating Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea all there. Typically we drop points against teams like yourselves, Bournemouth. Leeds had beaten us there as well. Things really do need to improve overall, especially our away form. I think we'd won one game away all season, and that was against Southampton. And we had some pretty heavy defeats, even towards the end of the season under Lopetegui, losing out 6-0 to Brighton. Arsenal smashed us on the last game of the season as well. So there's lots to improve for Wolves fans. There's still a little bit of uncertainty going into the new season. We're sort of towards the middle part of July yet. Wolves haven't made a significant first team signing as of yet. A lot of players are moving out the door. Ruben Neves, who's arguably been sort of the poster boy of Wolves' rise to the Premier League and playing in European football. Obviously, he's gone for probably a fee that more than Wolves fans expected, to be completely honest. Nathan Collins has also moved on as well. But, there's a lot of Wolves fans moaning about the players leaving the club. We've still got quite a big squad. And with younger players now obviously getting sort of into the sort of 22 and older bracket, it makes squad registration a little bit more difficult and so on. So things do need to change, but I'm confident now this season's almost going to be a completely new look Wolves. And from the outside, there are a lot of people, whether they be fans or pundits, almost writing Wolves off and even putting us down there to be battling for relegation again. I'm confident that with a really good last couple of weeks of the transfer window, Wolves can have a bigger, better, stronger and more balanced squad going into the season. And I think under a manager like Julian Lopetegui will be absolutely sound. There was a lot of uncertainty about his future towards the end of the season, linking him with moves away. It came out that the club was struggling financially with financial fair play, but he stuck to the club, and that bodes well for me. That means it sounds like the club have got a plan in place. And although it's still early days for us in terms of getting additions in, like I said, I'm confident this should be better for Wolves fans. It's not going to be easy. I think we could still have a bottom half finish. I think there are, your traditional top six, Liverpool and Chelsea, who struggled a little bit, will be better. Tottenham, obviously, under new management, will be better. Newcastle are in there, Brentford, there's Brighton, obviously, there's some good teams in there. So it's going to be difficult for Wolves to get back to the heights that they had under Nuno Espirito Santo. But the main thing for Wolves is just got to try and start finding the net a lot more. We've averaged less than a goal a game for the last 3 seasons, so that really does need to change. But it's not just the strikers for Wolves, it's the creativity from the midfield and from the wide areas that needs to improve, and hopefully Lopetegui will get that. But yeah, it's going to be a long season, but looking forward to it nonetheless without a sort of big World Cup break in the middle. And fingers crossed it's a good one for Wolves.
Wolves were an interesting one because they looked like they were going to be right in trouble earlier on in the season, but Lopetegui managed to pull them clear. But what did you make of Wolves last season?
I thought they were pretty average. I think they're banging. I think unless they recruit some players, they could be banging trouble next year. They've lost Neves. He's gone out to Saudi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they're going to be in for a tough season unless they've sold the boy. Collins has gone, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
He looked a good sort, good character, good player. I don't know. I don't know where they're at, where they're going to spend some money. If they don't, they're going to be in for another very, very tough season.